One of the most awesome thing, or I don't want to say awful, but one of the most awesome things that I've heard, from friends, from family, and from people who are close to me, is when people ask you, like, how do I know that I'm being disrespected? How do I know that people are not they're not giving me the proper respect that I think I deserve? It comes to me like when you're disrespected, how in the world will you feel? You wouldn't know. But today, that's by the way. What I want to talk about today is how to get the deserved respect from people. Okay, and remember, respect is not demanded for. You don't demand for respect, you earn it. Okay, you earn the respect that you deserve. Hi guys, welcome to Life with Queenette. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, I want to say welcome. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about something that is very, very dear to everyone's heart, and that is respect. Listen, everyone loves when they are respected, when people look at them and they're like, oh, I love this person, oh, this person has earned my respect, oh, so I don't mean the type that people just say, before long they change their minds. No, I'm talking about people looking at you and so I need you to look back. I know we all have role models. I don't know the type of role model that you have, but just ask yourself, why did I choose this person as my role model? Why is this person my role model? What was that thing that the person did that I so much appreciated that made me to think that, oh, I actually love this person? Can you remember something? All right, so let me just say a few things. I don't want to bore you, and I don't want this video to be too long. Let's look at everything that has to do with respect and how to get that respect that you so desire. Being respected is about being steadfast in your convictions and demanding for you. Demand respect. If you can't demand respect, my dear, you can only earn respect. All right. So what are the things that you ought to do to earn respect and make people treat you with some respect? Give respect to other people. Yeah. Most times, most people who are always talking about respect. I don't think you've thought about it, because respect is like the relationship between the chicken and the egg. Okay, so it's just like the left hand and the right hand. So when you talk about respect is that thing that you give to another person. You want respect, then you're willing to give respect. You cannot be demanding for respect when you give nobody respect, when you don't give a damn about, like people say, I don't give a damn, I don't give it. Such words cannot come out anyways. But that thing you don't give to other people, you will never get. That's but respond to them. That's something that I don't see so many persons do it. I don't where did I learn it from? I think I learned it from the house. I think in some of my videos I've talked about my dad. I've talked about my mom again. Have I talked about my mom? I can't remember, but my dad. You don't see him reacting. He rather responds. And when someone is not reactive, by the time the person responds, the response hits you hard in a very special way. So you want people to respect you. You want that person that you are having a relationship with, that person that is in partnership of any sort, that person that is your friend, whatever. You want the person to respect you, never you emotionally react. Some people, when you meet them, they are throwing tantrums like children, they are all angry, they are frustrated, they are, and they want to let out their negative energy on another person. And that could be you because you're close to them, right? So you see them all manipulative, all reactive, passive, reactive. They are trying to get at you with their narcissistic behavior and all that. It's not a time for you to react. You know what? I don't know about any other person, but I don't like wasting time. I mean, I cannot just stand and then you reduce me to nothing and then maybe I'll start as you're shouting, I'm shouting. No, we cannot do that. Okay? So if this person is reacting, I want to get that respect that you did even from that person. No, you don't react. You allow the person, oh, I cannot have this discussion with you. I think you're dealing with something bigger than you. So when you are okay, when you're in your right frame of mind, we're going to have the discussion. But for now, I'm not going to stand here, and receive your abusive words or you being rude, and all that. Next time, the person will be like, who is this person? Like, who is this person? If you have never tried it, I want you to try it out. When you're not reacting just like the other person is reacting, no. You're not going to be there. No. You're going to respond in a way that will tell this person, listen, I know what's happening to you. I think you need to deal with it before we start having this discussion. One time in the office, I was in the office. Usually when you come in, you're meant to leave the central door open, but I usually come early because I go for school run. So usually after the school run, I come straight to the office, and most times people don't come that early. They start coming later, but not as early as I get to the office. So this older man, we don't have any problem that I can remember. In fact, we're very good. We talk about family. I discuss about my family, my brothers, blah blah blah. With him, I see him as an elderly person who I respect. Okay, I respect him because he's not always in the, if you're already in the office thing, all these office issues here and there. People, he minimizes what he says. I've not heard him say like so I was shocked, and he took my personality. People say, they're just looking at you. People cannot place exactly, they can just say, oh, she's quiet, she doesn't like talking, and then So I was in the office and I came really early, and it was because of the security issues and all that. We have a central lock, so if the clerks and the rest are coming in, they open and then sweep. But if you come in earlier, you can open, get in, lock it. So even when people who have issues, or there are people who come quite early to the office for one thing or the other, they will not be able to access the central office because security people will not always stand there to watch what happens. So so I came in and I was just settling in, and then I heard bang 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 bang. So I was about coming out, and they were trying to open the door. So they opened the door and came in, and this elderly man walked into my office. And he was screaming. He was actually shouting. I'm shouting, why did you lock the door? And that was not the first time. The first time he asked me why I locked it, I told him because of security issues, I can't keep that door open. The security personnel are not usually at that spot, so that's why I had to lock myself inside. It wasn't a good thing I'm locking myself inside, but I had to do it because the environment is not 100% safe. Right? So this day he came in and he was shouting and was screaming, and then I was like, what's the matter? I said, I can't stand here and you be rude to me and you be screaming on top of your voice. I think when you're in your right frame of mind, we'll talk about it. I went back to my office and locked the door. I didn't have to react. There was no need. So he felt really hurt, and he was telling me I would do this, I didn't bother my head. Okay, so but if I had come out and I was reactive, probably I would have said something to him that till date he hold it tight and said what I said. Or people like, oh, because we're in a certain way. If you're older, I mean, people believe that the person shouldn't even talk. Okay, so I know that people would have said, oh, Queenie, that was not right, if since it's older, just. So I didn't say it. I just told him that when it's intact, we will talk about it. But I wouldn't stand here listening to him. Tend to respect you when you do something that is outside the ordinary. That's the truth. The next one, I think that should be the third one, right? Consistently try to keep your promises. People respect you for that. I'll be here latest 7:30 a.m. Please don't start talking about the network. Stop talking about transportation. We know those things can happen. We're in Africa, we're in Nigeria. Let's not even go to Africa. We're in Nigeria. We understand how these things work. So if you want respect, if you want someone to respect you, whether in a relationship, work relationship, emotional, whatever it is, whatever relationship, we're looking at it from the general point of view. Please, let people know you. That if you say 8, it's 8. Okay? So how do you do it? How can you do it to, give yourself that self-respect? Instead of me telling you 7, when I know that I'll be heading for school runs, there's no need. I will tell you 9:30. I'll give myself 2 hours plus, especially if that thing does not have a time lag. I'll give myself 2 hours plus. Why would I do that? I know by that time I would have dropped the kids. By that time, probably, assuming I'm invited to the office, I know that by then I'm in the office, or by then there's just something to discuss, or I don't have a meeting, I don't have any schedule for the day, I don't have something that will make me not give you attention when you come there. Yes. And that 9:30, if I am the one coming, you will see me there by 9:30, or you might even see me there before 9:30. That's how to gain respect from others. The fourth one is let your actions speak louder. Let it be loudness than your words. Don't be the person that you're saying something, your mouth is saying something, and your actions are different. They are at variance. This is saying this, the other one is no. Don't be the person you are telling us do this way, you have to live this way, you have to. Then we now find out that the things you're telling us, you're not implementing them. Okay? So if you're telling me to do something, I should first of all see you living it out, right? So that's the next one. Don't let ego get in the way. It is very, very possible for ego to get in the way. Don't be the person to start telling people how great you are. Hey, I was the only person that was able to do this, do that. That's ego. You don't need to do that. You let people see your work and praise you. That's how it ends. Because you won't even know. Haven't you met somebody, he's so wealthy and all that, but he's not braggadocious, he's not moving everywhere, telling people, this house, the other one is mine. No. Only that action ends in that respect. Remember to always be honest and direct. It doesn't matter who doesn't agree with you. Just be honest and direct. Don't be a wishy-washy person. For no one intends to respect someone who is vague or wishy-washy. So there are several of them. Show kindness. Don't be the one that people know you know how to look down. You can't be respected. Like I work, I have clerks, I have messengers, I have all those people around. I greet them. I don't greet good morning. I just pass. Like I call them mommy because I mean they're old enough to be my mommy. My mommies. So I call them good morning moms, good morning Mrs. This, good morning this. I'll call them, how was your weekend? And they will be praising me like, I love this our friend. How was your weekend? And the other person I'll say, oh my god, are you serious? So how you give attention? I want to know. Well, that's how to respect. And when they don't see you, they might not have all the money. When they don't see you, they will call you. They will say, they will ask all your friends, those people they think are your friends, they will ask them, we've not seen Queen, what happened? We've not seen her today. I hope she's okay. Blah 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 blah. That is how to gain respect. There are so many other things that we'll talk about in this video, but for the want of time, we're not going to continue. All right. So go to the comment section. Those ones I've not been able to mention, please go to the comment section, mention them. All right, so that when people come to the comment section or come to respond to some things, they will pick one or two things from the comment section. Thank you so very much, and this is where we're going to call it a day till we come your way next time. Remember, this life is a beautiful place and you can live out your potential depending on how you see it. Bye for now, and God bless you.